Hey, and what is going on, everybody? Welcome to an FTG live series here in Goldcrest Valley. Doing another logging session here. New property, new claims. Looking at moving the entire logging operation up north. We're going to a new area of the map, one that I've not actually seen before. So I hope you'll stick around here. Welcome to everybody here that's in chat, that's coming in as we speak, and welcome to those that are watching in later. We've got a few things right off the top here. Don't forget, you can follow me here on. You can tweet me at Full Tilt. You can also tweet me, tweet me there. Follow me at Facebook. You can reach me there at Full Tilt Gaming. Full Tilt Gaming, obviously here on YouTube, because that's why you are here. And thirdly and lastly, you can also follow me on Steam, Full Tilt Gaming there. Lots of big things coming in, so if you're new to the channel, we got lots of good stuff going on. I'm seeing some real familiar faces coming in and a couple of new ones in there, so it's great to see you guys coming in here to chat. We'll be back here in just a minute, but I just want to throw out a couple last minute things here right off the top of the stream. We are literally 4 from our goal. 1246, we are at 1250 this goal, and then we'll set up a new goal tonight. So that'll be really awesome. I'm sure we can get 4 guys out there that has not ever seen the stream to kind of come in and bolster us up right there at that 1250. So if you are seeing this now and you're new, or if you're seeing this later on, please consider subscribing, watch some of the content, join us in for a live stream, see what you think, and then hang out with us here at FTG. Got hashtag FTG United. We'll talk about that some tonight. We'll talk about some of the other things going on here with Farm Sims. A lot of good stuff going on. I still really enjoy the logging. I'm getting better at it. I'm actually learning how to do a lot of this stuff. It's been really busy here lately, so I appreciate your guys' patience so much on that. I've been working with X-Plane, been working with some of my actual external peripherals and hardware, so I've had to take some nights off to kind of get some of that going. But I promise you, everything after pretty much 7:30 or 8 o'clock goes all into gaming, whether I'm here streaming with you guys or not. I want to say a special thanks to all those guys that have thrown out some donations, that have put, you know, $5 in here, $10 here. We've had a couple of $50 ones, a couple $75 ones. Special thanks to you guys. I could not do it without your support. Every single ounce, not ounce, but every single cent, every single dollar that comes into FTG through donations, through PayPal, through Streamlabs, through Super Chats, everything goes right back into this. None of that actually goes to just paying bills for me. It all goes right back into FTG, whether that's software, programs, you know, hardware, that everything to make this stream as good as it possibly can. So thank you very much for you guys' support. We'll be here. Let's go GCV logging, new property, new claims, here starting in 1 minute. Don't you dare go anywhere. Hey, and what is going on, everybody, man? Welcome to the live stream here. GCV, Goldcrest Valley Logging. This thing actually got a lot of good play before, so I figured I'd come back here. We'd set up a whole new property, a new tree farm claim. We're going to the very north end of the map, so great to see you guys. We've got quite a few here already, so let me throw out a few shout-outs here. Let me catch through a little bit of chat, so I'll say hey to you guys. It always takes me just a little bit, and you guys jump in here, and I love y'all's ferociousness and just tackling chat here. It's awesome to see you guys here. So what is up, Chuck? Welcome. It's always great to see you, man. Clayton, what's up? That's a new name, so welcome to you, man. Gmail, I said hey to you. What is up, brothers? Good to see you again. It's been a while, so thanks for coming in. MJ, it's been a while for you too, man. Glad to see you. I'm going to say I love seeing you guys come back, kind of coming back around. Go test out the waters, go watch some stuff. Life happens, I get it. And but it is always great to see you guys come back in. So what is up, Mr. Bass, man? Howdy, how are you doing? Mr. Jacob, what is up? Hope you guys are doing well. Who else got? Brent and hey, FTG Chuck and everyone. What's up, man? Bubba D, how you doing? Michael E. How you guys doing, man? Always good to see you there, Michael. Fall Wave, what's up, Mr. Tyler Shireholtz? Mr. B Money 85, what's going on, Benson? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Mr. Mike Reed, good to see Nash. What's up, Mister? Yes, the login video, man. This is for you, Nash. Thought I would throw something up there. You feel free to ask questions, man. I'm going to literally start from the top and getting equipment in. I'm going to tell you how I do it. It's going to be probably a live stream completely informationally packed for you, man. So hang out with us, man. Also, Mike, what's up, Dakota? How you doing? Adam Dial, what's happening? Dustin Dawson, what's up? No, I'm not sick. Well, I'll explain, man. I'll explain when we get into the stream here. What's up, Redneck Dipper? How you doing? Well, oh, Spencer, yeah, man. Oh, what's up, man? I just about scrolled by your name, man. Yes, I'm back, man. Oh, what's going on, Mr. Auto Deal? I was just checking out Auto, man. Another good streamer there. You guys does a lot of cool videos. Been playing a lot of Underground, or I think the player, I forget what you call it, Player Undergrounds, or I can't remember what the title of that game is. But anyway, it's pretty cool game. So welcome to you, Mr. Auto. What's up, DD Master? How do I feel about Trump? No politics in chat. Yeah, thank you there, Michael. All right, what's up, Addy, man? Look at that, man. Mr. FTG United Addy is all the way out in Ireland, so welcome to you, man. It is like, what, like 4:30 in the morning, something like that for you, so awesome to see you, buddy. What's up, Mr. Black Belt? That's a new name. J Stang 5050, what's up, Ridge Dog 1029, how you doing? Walter Moss, always good to see you there, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Blue Types RSX, what is up, Nolan? And who else we got? Jamie, what's up, man? How you doing, bud? Jules, welcome back, Jules. What is up? How you doing? Jules is UK, so it is super duper early for her. So thanks for hanging out with us here and jumping in right in. Your ears must have been burning because I was actually talking to Chuck today. I was like, "Where the heck is Jules?" I was like, "She's not been around." So I was actually literally going to send you a message today and ask if you know, everything was all good and everything was okay. So it's great to see you. What's up, Mr. Andrew, Mr. Filmaciones Razo? Hope you're doing well, man. All right, so that was all our shout-outs here right in the beginning. So thank you guys for indulging me on that. I always like doing that, making sure that everybody gets a special hey here in the beginning of the stream, and making sure everyone feels welcome here at FTG in the live stream. So let's get cranking. We'll set up as we drive. We got actually a little bit of a haul to get down there. What's going on, Mr. Ty? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Britton. It's all good, man. They always catch up. There's always one person that dislikes. Always one person. I've actually wrote to YouTube to have that person blacklisted from the channel because it's the same dislike every single time. So yeah, we'll be fixing that one soon. No problem, Auto, man. Do it anytime, man. I don't always get a chance to just jump into everybody's stream, and sometimes, man, I honestly feel bad about that. But with family stuff and things going on, you know, I'm not able always to catch. I always hate it too with Raging and AK because they show so much love and support for me, and I'm never around at a good time to be able to watch when they stream early on. So I always try to at least spot in when I can and catch a stream. So no problem, man. Always glad to do it. I hear Jules. Chuck got you there, Jules. Oh, that's great. Winter is coming. It's quite a ways off, but it is coming. Well, that's good. So if people say super busy with work means job security. That's what we'll call it. So you don't feel welcomed. Okay. I think that's a joke. He got me on that last time. We got all mad. Shapeshifter, guten Tag. Willkommen in LIVESTREAM. LIVESTREAM. I think that's right. It's finally happened with the dislike. Yeah. No, it's all right, Otto. No worries, man. It's all good. I don't ever expect anyone to stop for me, and I'm surely not gonna. I don't get enough time, so it's never anything personal, man. I just start streaming when I can stream, you know. And if people come in, then they come. If they don't, if they're watching someone else, you know, each to their own. It's fine. It doesn't ever bother me. I don't get that much time to do it. Maybe one of these days, you know, I can do it on a more regular basis. But you know, we just do it when we can. It's all good, man. All right, Ty. Yeah. So let me piggyback here on what Ty said right there, real quick. Um, uh, So yeah, I've asked, especially if you farm in real life, to send me pictures, videos, all that good stuff. Facebook, you know, if it's uploaded on YouTube, as long as it's your own stuff, you can send it to me. Email it fulltiltfarming@gmail.com. I'm actually started yesterday, kind of piecing some of the stuff together, kind of getting all of the collective data all together. So I'm not sure when I would say will be the actual. Release date on that. I'll certainly do it in my. I'm really trying to get out of console and into PC, and it's a pretty big jump. And I'm still waiting on the last kind of things to do. I probably will maybe be Farm Sim PC by the weekend, maybe. We'll just have to see how everything works from I guess today on. I think a lot of my stuff's going to be coming in tomorrow. I've got a lot of adapters and a lot of things to make what I already have work with PC, so that's pretty exciting. So I should be able to hopefully be able to start doing some stuff with some of the other sims, maybe my first X-Plane videos, and just kind of breaking into that. So super duper excited about it. You got lots of stuff going on this summer, guys. Especially if you're new to the channel, you don't kind of know what we're planning here, what's going to happen this summer. Going to really jump into kind of the standard kind of, I hate to say standard because I don't mean it in that way. But a lot of the good sim stuff that's out there, ATS, ETS, and then X-Plane Flight Simulator is going to be coming in this summer. So you guys will get a chance to experience a few different a flight sim plus the driving sim stuff and farm sim as well. We'll still got a few plans here for console as well. So you know, definitely not going to give that up if I can at all help it. So. Just kind of, but yes, I'm working on that video, man, and hopefully here within the next week or so, depending on how time allowances go. My daughter's finishing up everything. She's starting to get, she just had her end of the year class program tonight, so she's got dance recital stuff coming up, but just things at night, that just take a lot of time. So that's pretty much kind of between that and trying to get PC stuff ready. That's kind of where I've been the past couple of days. So appreciate your guys' patience on that, not bugging me too bad on Facebook and Twitter, but it's all good if you do ask a question. I certainly don't mind it. Hey, what's up, FaZe? How you doing, man? Blue Type, what happened yesterday? I'm not sure what yesterday. I'm not sure yesterday what would have happened. While he's going to be answering that, I know it's yeah, man. Well, dude, X-Plane is going to be fun, man. I think even if you don't enjoy, if you ever, here's my little thing about it. If you ever wind up looking up at the sky when planes fly over, and you always kind of wonder how that works, or you kind of say, well, I wonder what it's like to kind of view that from an airplane. I mean, I loved watching the flight sims and stuff. And playing them, but I never really got serious into them. So I'm excited to do it. It's a nice change of pace. And even if you're a farm guy, I would implore you to come over and check one of those out and just give it a shot. See what you think. Especially it's a good chance because once you actually get up out of the airspace and actually get cruising altitude, you've got like an hour to just literally shoot the crap. So it's literally, man, set the autopilot and just keep up with chat and just have a really good conversation with you guys. So I think it's gonna be cool, man. I'm looking forward to it. Let me set this up just a little bit here, and I'll get back to some of you guys' chat here. So we're pretty much all the way here north end of 5, all the way north of Goldcrest Pacific Grain. So we pretty much moved everything. I started out in 20, and I still got a few things, wood chippers and et cetera down there. And then we moved all the way back down to the very southwest of the map, down there below 27. We joined 25 all the way through 30 with the Big Bud. So I've still got a lot of the Big Bud stuff still sitting down there. So at some point we'll come back, we'll do Big Bud down here, maybe do 5, 20, and 31, maybe some of these other big fields, maybe one up there by the right agribusiness. But anyway, I figured we would take a few things, come up here, and I've actually always loved this area, but it's tough because it's all the way up in the boonies up here. With that being said, it's also one of the best areas to do logging in on Goldcrest because you've got great landing spots. And also say, I actually say down here on the bottom of 27, that was actually really good. Nice landing to do all your logging. Good places to actually put your stuff in, get things kind of set up, get all your trucks in there, get the Scorpion King in there, get everything positioned, get a nice plan before you start. 'Cause that's you know, especially when I like to log, man. I like to go in there and have a plan. So what I'm basically doing is I'm talking to you guys. I'm actually going to walk around, just kind of ride around here to figure out exactly the best place to start so that I don't wind up having to work over myself. Getting trucks in here, so I think what I want to do is I'm going to start here at the left of the building, and I'm going to work my way back to the left, fall everything forward over the mountain, pull it back in right here behind me, load it up right here in front of my Scorpion King, and then we'll pull the truck right here, and then we'll use that thoroughfare there just to drive the truck right on around the side of the mountain there, and we can get things rocking and rolling. So yeah, so that'll be cool. We'll go and get this set over here. We'll get a couple trucks in place, get all my attachments up here, get them kind of ready to roll. Let's see. Well, I know we got all of our stuff down here. Got my favorite skid steers right there with the CSZ pack there. That is great. Let's see. Let's do this. All right, we'll catch up here and chat while we're doing this. Black Mountain, one thing, if you use Steam, don't mod the plain games because there's no need to mod them, man. I mean, besides the payware stuff you get, that's why they're banning people if they mod the payware stuff. That's not their own Creative Commons content, so that's why they crack down on that in regards to that stuff. All right, let's see. Let's go. I'm just going to use this just to undo our trailer here. So yeah, there won't be any need for me to mod that stuff, man. There will not be a single need. It is completely modded enough, and that's pretty much what X-Plane is anyway. I mean, it's a base core game, and then it's pretty much a mod after that, man. It's just you have to pay for the mod. Scenery, all that stuff, it's all workarounds to make it happen. Adam, I do not like wrestling. I used to as I was a kid, man. We've talked about it here quite a few times on stream. I used to like it, man. Kept up with a lot of the old popular wrestlers, but not no more. Kind of grew out of it, and wrestling got a little too fake for me. Hey, what's going on, Anita? How you doing? Yeah, Blue Time Fest, no stream last night. I was been doing a few things here just at night. I've been working on getting some X-Plane stuff programmed. I kind of featured it the other night, but I've got a nice piece of hardware for X-Plane that's basically a whole pedestal bay plus autopilot, landing gear systems, and all that stuff that I've been programming with a couple of the planes just to kind of get my feet wet with it. Then we'll move into some of the payware stuff, but I'm going to do a tutorial video series on all that stuff, so I've pretty much been working on that stuff, kind of trying to put that stuff together. That way I can kind of just, bide my time and work like, we'll do a stream one night, then I'll have to take some time to just prepare, because pretty much like I said, man, guys, I mean, anything after 8 or 9 o'clock at night, once the little one goes to bed, I mean, it becomes really all about the, all about the stream stuff, games, trying to prepare everything that I possibly can to get ready for some serious streaming this summer. So, tell you, it's going to be a lot of really good stuff going on this summer. I'm really looking forward to it. No problem there, Ty. Go be cool, man. Stay in school. Let's see. So make sure. Yeah. So I think what we'll do is we'll pull them. We'll load them here on the left side, and then we'll just be able to use this and then drive right around. So that'll work. That will work. What's going on, Nathan Smithwick? I think I missed you before, man. I didn't mean to do that on purpose, so welcome to stream, bud. As we switch to the big bud. But what's going on, Mr. Bird? Bird's the word, man. How you doing, bud? Come to the Germans. You had to learn some. That's it, man. Alright, so if you never watch the login videos, I know I'm going to say some things. Thank you there, Brenton, man. What's up, Bear? How you doing? Thank you, buddy. You have a good one to yourself there, Brenton. Thanks for stopping in, man. Hey, what's up, Harrison Anthony? How you doing, bud? Hey, speaking of which, man, Penguin Dog, I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me throw this out there. I didn't put it up there. Yes, it did. There we go. So we got here in the past day or whatever. We've got a couple of guys here that are brand new to FTG. I always like to do this, especially when we got new subs coming in. So special here, shout out to Penguin Dog, Keaton Kohler, Joseph Calistro, and Swirly Dolphin 84. So welcome you guys to the FTG team. So good to have you on board. So anybody else? I see someone just subbed there, 1247. So thank you for that sub. I didn't pull through because you've got privacy settings on YouTube. I can help you with that if you want to take those down so that people can see when you sub to channels. But nonetheless, welcome to you, whoever you were. Let me know here on chat. We'll be sure to throw you a little shout out. So I always like doing that. So you guys don't forget, follow me there at Full Tilt Gaming on Facebook. You can tweet me at Full Tilt. Then obviously, if you like the content, you enjoy what you're seeing, and want to see a little bit more this summer, man, go and give me a subscription there, and get notified of all the good content coming out this summer. It's really going to be a jam-packed summer, I hope. I'm really got high hopes for this summer. So I hope I can deliver, because I sure as heck have been building the heck out of it. So hopefully I can deliver on that. Alright, I'm just going to pull this off to the side here and get this out of the way. Pretty much what I do too, and this is some of this is going to be directed kind of at Nash, because he was really wanting me to do this, so I'm going to try my best to kind of push everything in and make this as informationally jam-packed as I can, just giving you all the 4-in-1s on what I look at when I go logging. I mean, I like to say that I'm good at it. There's a lot of people that do it that just kind of shuck everything everywhere, but I typically try to keep this as clean as possible and you know, make it as good as possible. So I typically go for the big stuff first, but here at Goldcrest they decided that they were hang on a minute, let me turn down some turn down my, wait a minute, I know how to do this. I'm going to turn down my my ears here, man. These things are screaming at me. Ah, much better. Woo, things were hollering. What's up, Redneck Dipper? How you doing? What's up, Chad Miller? Hope you guys are doing well. What's up, Bear? How you doing, bud? Good to see you, man. Tell your girlfriend I said a special hello from FTG. No, I didn't mean that in a weird way. Hey, what's up, Death King? Yeah, man, I recognize you. Welcome to the stream, bud. Alright, so pretty much what I'm going to look at here, especially looking at logging, the one thing you got to understand is logging in itself is not hard. What makes logging hard in Farm Sim is the anomalies and the little tidbits that you have to put up with that are in the code of the game that are never right, they never were right, and they're obviously not going to be fixed. And one of those are the little trees, and the ends of those little trees completely just mess you up. So typically what I do like to try to do is get the little trees out of the way. And I only harvest the big trees because they're the ones that, you know, they're one, it's a lot easier to load and a lot easier to really work with. So typically I'll cut these things out and I'll just pull them all the way outside of wherever I'm at here and just get them out of the way. I'll pull them out somewhere, I don't know, somewhere later on. I'll just get them out of here and just put the whole entire tree up on the trailer, but not on this one. Well, you hang around, Penguin Dog, because this is going to be an entire lesson in a 4-on-1 on setting up some logging, man. I've had a couple of people have asked me to do it, so I am going to roll with it tonight. You kicked her out for a few days. Yeah, right. Said no man never. Chad, attaboy. We're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you, Bear. Alright, so pretty much what I do like to try to do is get the little trees out of the way. And just get them out of the way. So typically what I do like to do is get the little trees out of the way. And just get them out of the way. We're all rooting for you. We're all rooting for you, Bear. Just make sure, guys, when you drop these trees out, make sure this is where you want to put them, because there ain't no putbacks. Once you drop them, there ain't no. I mean, it is. You can pick them back up, but it's not easy. What do you mean? Do I sound lower? Do you mean vocal-wise, mic-wise? It might be vocal-wise. Let me bump it up a little bit. I actually went a little bit too quiet with it. All right. How's this? Any better? All right. I'll move it closer. So check it now. That should be considerably better. All right, machine is too loud. All right, let me turn that stuff down. All right. All right, let's try this now. Y'all let me know how it is. I've been trying to, after the other night, man, I don't know what happened, but I lost like all my audio settings. It's like just something randomly reset, so I'm kind of trying to piece them back together, so. All right, cool. Hey, what's up, Mariano? What's up, man? Good to see you. Yes, I am doing great, man. Doing what I actually like doing in Farm Sim. I actually do like logging. Especially just getting started, getting the first couple things. I love getting a nice pads of trees here cleared out. So this is actually I had another farm that I'd had set up, and this was one of them. So I always, for you guys too that are new to this, I always say this: that it's always important to make sure when you first start out logging to leave a couple of these small ones on the end, and I'm going to show you why here in just a second. Once I get a couple of these trees cleared out, you'll see why I like to keep a few. Because it never fails, whenever you do pull some of these trees out, they always want to walk on you and want to move around on you. So the easiest way to combat that is to have you a tree on the front line that you can use to kind of pivot around it. So we'll be sure to leave that out. Oh crap! Dang it! And don't forget to make sure you set your cut length on 8 meters. Uh-oh. No bueno there, Bear. Fish my buddy called. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it. Alright, let's see. You're just trying to get it, whoops. You try to get in here and get all of the bigger trees first. I'll leave these small ones just because they're just really they're just a pain. I kind of like the look of getting all the small ones out and completely clearing the property, but yeah, sometimes it's just not worth it on Farm Sim. On 15, I wouldn't have worried. I wouldn't have worried about it at all. But for whatever reason, man, it's a whole different ball game with 17 and clearing. What's going on? Yeah, what's up, Blue Type? I said hey to you. You called me. Phase, lots of trees. Yeah, lots of trees, man. But it's a good thing. It's very. This is actually this is the biggest forestry part in Goldcrest. I normally would play, some of these other maps, but the forestry is just not as. It's just not as good. I mean, honestly. I mean, I sure give Giants their share of heck, man, but they do know how to put a well-balanced map together. 8 meters there, Phase. Chip them. I wouldn't mind chipping them. I mean, I actually probably will do that at some point. Especially if there's guys that want to, kind of see. I don't really have used to have a really, really awesome way of doing that in 15, but not anymore. So, hey, what's up with 1249? So awesome, guys. One away from our 1250 goal. So that is definitely obtainable tonight. So thank you guys for your subscriptions. If you've subbed and did not see your name out, that's mainly because you are private. And you keep your subscriptions private for everyone to see. So if you want to see your name fly across there, get a nice little special shout out, let me know you subbed, and also let me know if you want to, and I'll help you undo your privacy settings. But if you want to keep them that way, obviously that is completely fine and cool with me. Oh, that's right, Blue Type. I forgot about that. I got your email, by the way, Blue Type. I'll leave that one totally up to you. Hey, what's up, Jacob? I am on actually Goldcrest. Hey, what's there? Bo Vlogs number is that 1249 or 1250? I'm waiting for the update here. Oh, you bailed some hay. I got to change that. Hang on a minute. Y'all have to give me like a couple of seconds here. Let me change that that little setting. That we can't have that. Got to make sure y'all are cutting some trees with FTG, since that's what we're doing tonight. Can't have no baling no hay because we're not baling hay tonight. All right, let's see here. All right, baling some hay. Let's say cutting. Let's see, somebody cut down some trees for FTG. How about that? That even rhymes. Sweet. There we go. Got that fixed. Yeah, who's going to be the lucky one? 1250 said Mr. Bo Vlogs, number 1,250. Congratulations. You win absolutely nothing. Just kidding. You win the satisfaction of knowing you were number 1250. So I guess now we got to up that goal. So I'm up for it. You guys tell me what the next goal is. I can change it in real time, so it's not going to take a huge amount of time. So you let me know, guys. How do you get the logs lined up? All right, so this is one you kind of have got to figure out a little bit. What you got to look for, Penguin Dog, is you got to look for a flat spot. But I mean, it's always best to pull trees in FS17 up the hill rather than down the hill, like it is in real life. So typically what I do is find a very nice straight place that I don't have to do a lot of turning and a lot of weaseling from outside in the woods. So I go down there, pick a tree, and I literally use the Scorpion King as what would essentially be a skidder. You know, and especially over here on the East Coast in the Appalachian area, which where I'm at, skidders are hugely popular because you can get in those tight places with that articulating tractor, and you can use that to grab those logs and actually pull them out, and then pull them out into a landing type of an area like this, be able to cut them, stack them, because the hardest thing about farm sim logging is if you don't get them on a good flat place, they'll start walking on you and get logs that are crossed all over the pile. So that's the only way I can tell you to kind of half help combat that. If you find a place where the logs go naturally without you having to finagle it, then that's usually your best bet. A free coffee mug. A coffee mug. No coffee was. Yeah, we definitely do that. We'll have to put that in the online e-store here with FTG here soon. We've got underwear, we've got socks. 1,500, so 1,500 seems to be the big one. So all right, let's go ahead. 1,251. So thank you, whoever was the new sub there. Yeah, Blue Type, I don't know, man. I'll let you, if you want me to tell you what your email said, I'll be sure and tell that over stream, but I don't want to put words in your mouth that you might have to eat later, so I will let you be the withholder of that information. If you want to tell everybody yourself, be my guest. If you want me to tell them, I'll be glad to do that. So, all right, let's change the sub goal here. Sub count goal is now going to be out of just because 1,501 subs. You heading to bed, Chuck? Man, what? Come on, Chucky. Alright, so Blue Time said I can tell. Alright, so one thing else that I want to throw out, he has not been in here today, but I want to throw out something here with Y'all know him as, sometimes I'll call him Eminem, sometimes I'll call him Triple M, and obviously he goes by Mike Means here in the YouTube chat. But he is going to, I think he's got a scheduled appointment Friday with his tat artist, and he's getting an FTG tat for the 1,000 subs. And I got a seriously serious email from Mr. Blue Type RSX, which was previously CG 6-speed, I believe. And so anyway, he said he was going to do something, or add it to a sleeve, or put it in a sleeve, or make a sleeve out of it on his arm for 2,000 subs. So that's not by me. That is strictly their decision. So more power to them, and that is the ultimate show of support. Ultimate show right there. So thank you guys for those for that support. It's crazy, crazy. Didn't give your eating nap. I hear you, man. Well, good to see you, as always. Tell the future Mrs. that FTG said hey. And this is what I was meaning by leave a couple of these, go get some of those trees in the background, bring them up here, use some of these first trees right here to kind of pivot around. You'll see the trees just spin right around there, using that tree as kind of its pivot point. So once you got that, you're still right on your pile just like you want to be. So that's probably about the easiest way to do it. At some point, your log pile really does become too big. I mean, there's only so much console can handle when it comes to these logs. So, you know, pretty much when you kind of notice that things get a little jittery around here, around the log pile, it's about time to go ahead and put it in a trailer. I probably won't have but a couple more on these. It's just the FG's awesome, man. My favorite tractor in game, the New Holland T9, double wheels, twin wheels. That's my favorite. I've liked it ever since 15 when we just had the big old single monster truck garage. I don't mind the new Challenger sets and those kind of. I mean, those tires are okay. I mean, not tires, but those are okay. They're just not. You know, they're not my preference tractor. I'm not sure why. Just for whatever reason, I like that. I like the quad track. I just don't like it as much as I do the T9. Good thing about Cold Crest, outside of some of these other maps that we have that have logging areas on them, like I was just thinking, coming to mind here, Chellington's got a nice little forestry, a little small forestry area that's decent. Thornton Bay, Sandy Bay all have decent little areas on there where they do some of that stuff. Do some logging episodes on there. Not episodes, but they have logging ventures inside of those maps. One thing about those maps, though, that they have all new FS17 trees. Goldcrest actually mixes up FS7 trees and like the one I have now, which is actually a tree from FS15. It's just been retextured in a new pine tree texture, but it's the same tree because it's like super ginormous tall. These trees work a lot better than the FS17 trees when it comes to loading and all the other miscellaneous things that I'm looking for when I do this. So, especially from you new guys, Goldcrest is really still, I think Goldcrest and Sosnovka are by far still the better forestry maps. So if you're looking to get into forestry, go ahead and throw it down here in Goldcrest and Sosnovka. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I don't know. I have not blue type. I was trying to catch up today, and I got sidetracked. Just got a lot of stuff going on here during the day now. We got some construction going on, and we got some landscapers out doing stuff in the yard that takes time. And I've got woodwork stuff out, so I'm trying to catch up on email. A couple of you guys have emailed will let me know some things. That's why we've kind of been slack on multiplayer. Just haven't been able to pour as much time into just getting set up as I really want to, but that's just because of the time of year that it is, and it happens. Family and job and all that good stuff first, and gaming second, at least for right now. Until y'all can start putting in enough money that I don't have to work, then oh yeah, we'll do it all day long. And I say that in a nice way. It's just the honest truth. Got to do family, make money first, and then that way that keeps everybody off my back. So that way I can be with you guys at night. What's going on, Mr. JB6102? Hope you're doing well. You guys, don't forget, we got some new guys coming back in the stream here. So, guys, don't forget, if you do enjoy the content, go ahead and throw a sub up there. Keep up with what's going on here at FTG. Lots of good stuff going on this summer. Don't forget, you can connect with me. Facebook, Full Tilt Gaming. Steam on Full Tilt Gaming. For you PC guys, I will be there with you soon. What else we got? Oh, and you can tweet me at Full Tilt. Twitter's pretty much my online kind of scheduler. Kind of like to send something out. And I think I screwed up the tweet today earlier, too. So I apologize for that, guys. If you were misled when you got in here, that wasn't intentional. It wasn't done on purpose. I just literally forgot to change it and put something else in there so that I could let you know I was logging tonight. So, my apologies. That's it, man. The tips for loading the trucks, man. This is the best mod right here. Does not do it as much. This little CSZ double fork mod still gets the trees up at 2 or 3 times at a time, but they've done something to the log that relaxes the physics on the mod, on the logs, so you don't have to do quite as much finagling to get them in the trailer. And you kind of see here when I drop these down, you kind of see the smoothness at which they just kind of roll out of the fork. You don't get that with the other ones. See, like that really should move off of there, but for whatever reason it doesn't. And then it'll, just a little flop out there, and there they go. So this is the best mod for that, especially if you're starting out. Once you get a little better at it and you get a little more comfortable, then you can move up to the big one. But I always like using this one first, man. It's a good warm up. It's a good warm up mod. Yeah, this is pretty much it, man, with the wheel loader. I mean, you can use any of the rest of them, but this is by far the easiest way to do it and the quickest way to do it. I like some of these more complex stuff, and it's always nice, you get a break away from the farming. Big Bud just came out. Everybody's hitting the Big Bud stuff up like crazy, and it's good. And we've done a few episodes here, but it's always nice to kind of get back and do something a little. I just really enjoy logging. It's a little harder to do on multiplayer, dealing with the lag and the tools and the implements on the front end. It's kind of tough to do it on there, but it's still one of those relaxing. Like, you've just had a really busy week so far, so lots of stuff going on here. Just like I said, with the house, and got the little one doing her graduating from preschool stuff. It's just life is just moving 90 miles an hour right now. So it's always nice to kind of take a breather back and get on here and do some chilling with the video games and kind of break off from reality for a little bit. So I'm better at logging and farming. I'll take that as a compliment. Thanks. I was until I dropped all those logs in the floor. Oh man, I spent so much time. I wish I could see how many hours I spent on Bjornholm in FS17. I couldn't tell you how many times we replanted that map with new trees, and that's one thing I've never done in 17 is go through and actually log out enough trees to where I'm actually having to go back and plant new ones. But we did it on Bjornholm. We were like logging bosses on there, man. It was crazy fun too. I don't know, man. They never come out with the really good organizational mods for console on for logging. Okay, so the mic's close to my mouth. It's far away. You guys make the decision. I can't tell. They said I was really quiet earlier, so we'll try to balance it away a little bit here. Y'all let me know if it's a little bit better. What wheel loader? Well, I actually like this one. This is the New Holland with the long extended reach. I don't know if it's an angle of attack or what it is, but I just like this one better for getting over the top of the log stack here. The JCV works well. I don't really like the the Lee Bear. I don't actually like that one, but I do like these two. The other two are good. Basically the same. This one is a little bit taller than the JCB. Not by much, but it is a little bit taller. So waiting for that thing to fall off there. So I'll get those big leg. We'll probably go get the other mod here and see if we can't drop those right here on top. And unfortunately, none of the wheel loaders that we have really offer you an ability to, you know, to log, you know, in first person, which I actually would really like to do, but you can't see anything. I guess maybe if you run off the PC, you know, if I run the tracker, you could see it because I could actually look up underneath it and see what my boom is doing. But yeah, impossible to do it on the PlayStation. Well, hopefully I won't there steer you wrong there, Penguin Dog. That's the biggest thing about it. I mean, and this is literally just the honest truth. The biggest thing about it is practice, man. If you don't get in here and do it, I mean, you may hear something I do and you may say, "Oh, well, I could do this better this way." You know, and some of this stuff is just it's the way that I've done it, so this is the way I'm comfortable with it. And that's totally fine. The more you do it, the more you'll be like, you know, I know what he's saying and what he wants to do, but it's better if I do it this way, and that's fine. Biggest thing too is don't put all the straps on. Just put like 2. That's all you need. That way it'll completely. Sometimes on PlayStation, or at least for me anyway, if you put all the straps on, it'll just make your whole entire system shudder, and this will alleviate that. So we'll pull off this way, and we'll get stuck on a tree stump. Then we'll use this. We'll drive right around, and this will lead us right back to our entrance. And we'll drop this one off, and then we've got another trailer up here. We'll go ahead and fill both of these bad boys up, take them down, and dump them out. There's another piece of equipment over here we'll get to. I haven't gotten to it yet, but we'll get to it. It's invaluable, completely valuable to your farm up here. Well, it's had so much stuff littering the side of the road. Dang. All right, let's see here. It's just so funny, Redneck, because I haven't changed it since the last one, and the last one everybody said it was good. So, okay. Oh shoot! All right. Tell you what, let me clean some of these trailers out. I'm in a hurry getting everything over here, so let me back a few of these things out of here. What's going on, Kevin? How you doing, buddy? What's up, James? How you guys doing? All right, we'll get our old whoops. Ooh, about took it out. All right, so let's see. Let's go. We'll drop this off up here. We'll go grab one of those other green trailers, pull some stuff down there, get it out of the way, so we ain't got to worry about it. Don't think. Well, I don't know. I actually reset a vehicle. The reason why this trailer's all messed up here is I actually reset one of those and actually thought I could reset I think I took the attachment and reset it out, but obviously I'm not gonna have to do it. So I'm gonna see if I can go grab the. Let's see, where is it at? I'm gonna go grab the skid steer. All right, I think it's over here. Yeah, there it is. We'll go grab this thing right here. The most awesome tool. Love it. This thing's great. It picks up all the small stuff. It'll even pick up the big stuff. It'll organize your pile if you cross a tree up on it. Thing's great. The only tip I'll say for the buffalo, bro, is don't even worry with it. Not unless you absolutely want to. The whole key with the buffalo is literally just practice, but it does not do anything any faster. So if you want to do it and try to make money and all the et ceteras that go with it, you might be able to do it, but I've always found the buffalo very hard to work with. All right, did I get on there enough? Is he gonna let me? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that was good there. That worked out a lot better than I thought it was going to. What's going on, James? How you doing, bud? Oh, interesting. Not letting me turn. Look at that. There it goes. Okay, that was weird. A little bit of a glitch there, I think. All right, let me hear it, man. What'd you get? All right. Oops. All right. Now we can move back down to this truck, get this put back in place. Do it all over again. So welcome you guys here, the new coming into stream. So thank you guys that have subbed. We've got a couple of Swirly and Bo vlogs. It's number 1250. So thank you to you, buddy. Hope you guys continue to enjoy the content. Don't forget you can find me there at Full Tilt Gaming on Facebook, and that is active. I am very active with that and trying to keep up with things that are at least worth sharing. I'm not going to blow your news feed up by any means, but I do want to try to at least find the good stuff that's coming in. Lots of good stuff coming in with the channel, so you guys be sure and keep up and stay up to date on what is going on, all things FTG this summer. Lots of good stuff coming, so if you do enjoy the content, don't forget to throw a sub down there, and much appreciated. Couldn't do this without you guys' support, so it's awesome to see. I love doing it. Learner's license, what? You have a license to learn. It sounds so funny. Okay, bye. Nice, man. PR headset free gift from getting the Galaxy SP. Nice. I'd say it's a heck of a gift, man. The last time I went up to AT&T and I got my iPhone 7, they were like, "You want an iPad mini?" I was like, "Sure." I was like, it tells you how much those guys are, how much money they're making, man. If they can give iPads and Oculo gear away, man. Trust me, they're not missing anything, man. They're making money somewhere. It's got two more on this pile here, and this one will be done. What's going on, Mr. Ron Anderson? How you doing, man? Good to see you. If I'll be able to get those of these, I'll have to go back and actually grab the other mod, the default one. Yeah, that's what I was afraid. Yeah, well. All right, we'll put these up one at a time. Heron Farming, good morning from Holland. Nice stream. Keep going. Yes, sir, I will. I would say probably Holland, you speak Dutch, maybe. So welkom in LIVESTREAM. Hoe gaat het vandaag met je Heron Farming? Welcome to you. I was Dutch for how are you doing today, Heron Farming, and then the first part of that was just hello and welcome to the live stream. Y'all probably got that. Y'all have heard me say it a few times. Eating supper on a 12-hour. I hear you, man. Dadgum. Alright, so that's the only problem with this mod. It's great for picking up multiples, but we're going to drop it off here to the side, and I'm only going to try a couple times, then I'm going to go something else here. So we'll go get the standard for all things logging on the wheel loaders. Go ahead and shoot your question there, James. A question to ask, and I'll give you a question, an answer in return. Okay, thanks. You are more than welcome. I always try to, even if you speak English, I always try to say a little something in your own native tongue, just to, you know, make you feel welcome. I'm still working on my my Polish. That's the one I'm working on now. So. Holler back, girl. You get pretty good. Well, I practice, man. I do practice. I got all my stuff printed off, and I'm trying to learn a little bit more than just that. So, but it's tough. But I've been overseas and been places, and it's so nice, man, to hear someone try to speak your language. So. This is Goldcrest Valley there, Mr. Nash. French, the only thing I know in French, or at least with the live stream, is bonjour et bienvenue, which is hello and welcome. It's the only thing I know on the French side. I don't know any of the rest of the stuff, like, you know, welcome to the live stream and how are you doing today, none of that stuff. I know hola bienvenidos. That's a little Spanish, and other than that, between that and you know, just the bare necessities. I wouldn't necessarily say that's languages I know. That's just languages I've tooled around with a little bit, enough to at least be able to say hey and welcome somebody in another country to the stream. Because there for a while, when I used to be able to stream a little bit earlier. And in the summertime, when we get off of daylight, shoot, this tree's going to screw me over here. Once we get off of daylight savings time here in America, a lot of times we'll have a lot of guys from Dutch-speaking countries, Amsterdam, Germany. They're all kind of getting up for work. So there's a whole like sub list in here from like. Oh, and I do know. Well, I did know a little bit of German. Yeah, I know hello and welcome to the live stream in there, but yeah, so we had a bunch of them come in. So that's kind of what preempted me to start to want to try to do that. So, you know, even if I don't say it very well, it's still the thought that counts. That's a good one, Vincent. I don't have an answer for that one, man. I guess how much ever a wood could chuck wood. What would be my answer to that one? Alright, let's see. I'm going to back this truck up. Let's go ahead and start pulling some more logs this way. Let's see. Well, I think oh, no, did I miss something? Can I? Okay, yeah, I did. Yeah, Nash. Yeah, no problem, man. So, there are, if you're just looking, let me, I'm actually looking here on the screen. Let me hide chat away here. That way you can see the map real good. Because there's more than a few areas, but I'm gonna show you kind of which ones to look for. All right, so there's pretty much an area wherever you see a little small road and then a little curvy, like a loop-de-loop. So there's no real forestry inside unless you want to clear trees inside. But there's two main big areas for farming, and then there's subsequent smaller areas. One of the bigger ones, well, actually, I will say that. Let me back up straight. There's 3 of them. So north of 20. So you see, I've got all those yellow dots. That's a bunch of tools there. That's on the very far, right in the middle, east side of the map there. That is all of that curvy Q kind of stuff is all up over the top of a mountain. That's a really good one to start. It's good, nice and flat. And then I am on the north end of 5 here. There's also a really good one in between 12 and the pig pen, although it's tight up there. It's really kind of, that's probably one of the more tougher areas to log. And then you've got the area south of 27. And south of 27 is, that's where we were in our other previous ones. So Nash, if you wanted to, you could go back and see part 1, 2, and 3 on Goldcrest. This is kind of a continuation of that, although we've just gone to a new place. Check those areas out there, south of 27, north of 5, and then north of 20. Those are the 3 best areas on this map, in my opinion, of doing logging. Unless you want to do logging where you just clear off trees that are, you know, beside the farm. I mean, there's plenty of these trees all over that farm, so it's all up to you as to where you want to start. But if you want to get the full kind of, you know, the full one over on it, that would be my options. The best place to start on that. So, and just waiting on, of course, let me just wait on YouTube here to re-authenticate. We'll get chat back up here and reload it because it was due to be out. All right, there we go, DD Master. Alright, Phil, I am in North Carolina. Nothing, Lawrence. There was an update to Westbridge, which was a pretty big update. You needed a new save game. And there was an update. There was a dolly that allows you to hook up the 2... it allows you to hook up the 2 big, huge tippers that we have for Black Sheep Modding. Also, by the way, guys, Black Sheep Modding, go follow them on Facebook. They have just kind of started teasing. They are bringing the first semi-truck mod to console land and PC. It'll be for both, but it's going to be the first of its kind. So that's pretty exciting news. They're also working on a new map, which is Valley of Old Stream, which is going to be a little bigger but a different kind of spin on Old Valleys or Old Streams. You may not like that map, but I'm thinking you may like Valley because they're going to have removable hedges. They're going to have some square fields mixed in there. They're going to have a lot of stuff kind of being added into the base on that. So it's going to be a really, really, really great couple of mods here for PC, Mac, and a console as well. So glad to see that those guys are continuing their support of console because they're one of the few that are consistently doing really top-notch mods that work and providing support for all of that stuff on console. And there's a few other guys that are, but I don't know of any other actual teams of people that are actively working, creating those mods and doing that stuff for console. So you guys go give them a follow. They're on Facebook. Let them know FTG sent you. And that you really appreciate what they're doing for console, because I think it's they're doing a really good service. Because without them kind of setting the bar, being able to change, being able to retroactively kind of change how mods are coming out for console, they're kind of putting out some really good stuff that otherwise, would never see the light of day. So it's really cool to see, man. All right, let me see if I can get chat back up on here. I'll be glad if YouTube doesn't really fix this junk, man. We're going to have to move between getting chat up back on screens and getting the real authentication stuff here with YouTube is ridiculous. Like every hour, they basically require you to kind of log back in. It's kind of like YouTube goes to sleep. Twitch doesn't do that. You'll never find people on Twitch having to put up with that crap. So apologize for those delays on the stream. I don't like them any more than you guys probably do. Upper Peninsula of Michigan, is that Escanaba or Escanaba? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Welcome from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. think we got a few other fellow Michiganians in here. What's up, Mr. Powerstroke? How you doing, bud? I'll just steer around that one. Sound second pronunciation, Eska, or did you say Eski for short? No, I didn't say Eski, but I like Eski better, bro. We'll do Eski. Yeah, Braden, you can. I just haven't done a lot of. I haven't done a lot of multiplayer because I don't usually have time to really get a full thing set up. Usually, or at least not this week. It's been hit or miss this week, man. I really had a little bit higher aspirations of getting a nice couple of good live streams set up, but of course, you know, regular real life got in the way really quick. So. I just don't have the available means by which to sit around all day and play video games. So I'm limited to you know, to the time that I actually do get. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me on that. Some of you guys I know have been on the list for quite a while, and you know, sometimes it's just hard trying to get everybody in. I really do try, but it is hard getting everybody in. So you can send me your PSN, and I'll put you on the list. I'm thinking about doing a couple of open servers, and I'll say this too while we've got, you know, a good many guys in here. If I open up a live stream, my thing is I don't have a problem opening it up for everyone. So basically what would happen, you guys would get a password. You get the password in stream, and then that would give you the availability to, if there's a spot open up, to log in and use that password inside the stream, so that we'll keep the rest of the guys, you know, outside of FTG from being able to enter it. So I know that it was at least guys that were watching stream. That would be the idea. So I may do that, but that really depends on you know, how you guys treat that. So for those guys, especially that may be watching this video later and kind of catching up with streams, there's been some, you know, guys that have wanted to do that. That'll be the only thing I say on that. You know, and I want that to be successful, but I don't want it to have to be dealing with a bunch of trolls and trying to, you know, figure out what I'm doing. So that's usually my only reservation with that. It just is it's just hard in stream trying to deal with all that stuff in the public space. So that's why I've kind of shied away from some of that as much as I have. There's James Cat. With Xbox people, you know, I mean, I will say this, and I say this in a joking way, and I actually mean it in a joking way. I don't have an Xbox, so the only way that I could ever do anything on Xbox is if I've either bought one or somebody said, hey, I've got one that I don't use, you're more than welcome to pick it up for super cheap. That's about the only way I'm going to be able to do Xbox stuff. And I don't mind doing that, but I'll have PS4 and I'll have PSN network stuff until next January. So I'm still going to have some availabilities to do some live streams from people's farms. So that's still an option on the table, because I definitely want to make sure that I keep console in the loop. You know, console, this entire channel, and this is a legitimate statement. I mean, this entire channel really has been built off of console guys. So it would be totally inappropriate and rude for me to just dish off console guys once I move straight into PC. So I'm definitely going to try to keep some of that stuff going and keep some of that stuff there, which will be nice because it won't require me to, you know, it won't require me to keep up multiple farms on multiple platforms, since I'm going to be limited in the time that I'm going to have to play anyway. So just a little bit of my 411 and my thought process going forward here this summer, and as in relation to console, because there's always somebody that asks. So What's going on, Mr. James? How are you doing, buddy? Hey, James is joining us all the way from the UK, so welcome, James. Getting up early in the morning. Visit how nice of me. Well, and I'm not going to ask for it, guys. I'll never ask for that kind of stuff from you. If that's something you guys wanted to take on, that's totally up to y'all. But I'll never ask for that. Like I said, if somebody wanted to offer one up cheap and wanted just to offload one and get rid of it, I would be interested in it. And especially if this console thing here, my idea is kind of going forward here with the channel, especially if they work out well. I don't know of any other PC streamer that's actively trying to reach out in the console community and offer some way for you guys to play with some of those guys. So I definitely wanted to be different in that regard. So plus, there's still some guys on here I'm honestly going to miss playing with, all the time. Doing live streams, I remember, doing live streams. You guys see me, I do quite a bit with. I've done some things with Big Daddy and Benson and Michael Lee. So I'm definitely going to kind of be missing those guys, so I've got to do something here to keep up with them. All right, let's, well, we got a few, let's see, we got 2 log piles here. We can fit a few more on there. OMG, it's FTG. What's up, Otto? You still hanging or you back again, man? You just couldn't resist. You had to come back for more. Look at this, man. This is where my last stream left off. Somebody forgot to plant the rest of it. I don't know what happened here, but yeah, somebody got fired. All right. Is this it? Nope, that's not it. I'm looking for one particular thing. Where'd it go? For real? Yeah, I'm looking for my skid steer. Just been hanging. Hey, what's going on, Christian? Good morning, guten Tag. Guten Tag, willkommen im LIVESTREAM. Alright, where'd it go? Did I miss it? I certainly did. I just literally ran right past it. Oh, me. No, what are you talking about, man? You're already saying goodbye. Well, yeah. Once I start rolling, I'm just not gonna have the actual physical time to keep everything up and rolling. As much as I would love to, my wife is gonna say, eh. Is that Player Underground? Will I get Player Underground? Yeah, I mean, I think I will. I had basically 4 games to get and start to kind of put everything together. I did take your advice there. Otto, on getting the what's his name? Chuck sent me the controller thing, so I can use my PS4 controller now. So that'll be cool. Get that set up. It's supposed to be here tomorrow, and then my headphone splitter jack is coming in tomorrow as well. So I got multi-monitor support now with that. So I've got HDMIs and all that stuff running in, all like literally coming out on Amazon tomorrow. So I'm gonna be at a mad dash to kind of set everything up. So it'll be cool, man. But I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, I like what I saw, and I usually kind of shy away from some games like that every now and again. But I'm just literally getting in it. So I mean, especially if I got people to play with, and yeah, I don't care what the heck I'm playing, man. As long as I'm playing something. Hey, look at there, James, the big bud. Nah, FTG, I don't play. Oh, we play together every night. We don't stream. I don't really have an Xbox One. Oh, it's the only shooting game. Yeah, I heard Call of Duty and the rest of that wasn't all that great. It was more of a console game, which I can understand. Actually, the only other one on PC that was good. Now, I know they went through a big, huge testing and a fixing phase, but that was Division, dude. I don't know, Otto, if you ever played Division, man, but I literally was hooked to the max on console with Division until they like literally just screwed it all up royally on console. PC got a good deal where they got all that nice testing servers and stuff to really test out all the new stuff, but man, console really got the shaft on that. Would I use Big Bud? Nah, not really. It's like, you know, there's a breakup coming. You're still in denial. Come on, guys, man. Y'all were making me feel terrible. I promise you, man, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be lots of good stuff coming out. It's going to be lots of new games to stream. You know, it's definitely, you know, not just ATS and ETS, but, you know, moving into X-Plane and doing the whole flight sim thing, man, it's going to be cool, man. It's going to be a totally different venture. But I told you, man, I'm not going to give up on it, man. I'm just going to have to prove you wrong, I guess. Uh-oh. All right, so it wasn't like I'm pulling around that tree. Let's go see which one I got hung up on. What am I hung up on? Oh, that one. All right, let's see if we can't nib this one off here. No, I wouldn't use Power Stroke. I wouldn't use Big Bud for that. Big Bud's good for everything farming. It just, you know, if I don't exactly even know what you would use for it for logging besides pulling trees out of the woods, and it's a little bit OP for that. Oops. Oh, shoot, man. I played Division for 37 days. That was my time on it, man. It's 37 days. All we did, man, we had a huge crew, man, and all we did was go run the gambit, and we went and were an elite rogue task force community on Division, and all we did was go hunt rogues every single night. So fun, man. Extremely complicated game. If you know, it takes a while to get into it and actually figure out all the little tweaking that you need to do with it. But yeah, so that was a great one, man. So I'm not sure if that one's still like really soaring or if it's still like a really good one for PC. But you might see if you can ever find that one on sale or something there. Auto, man, that would be an actually good one to pick up because it's still based around the survival and scavenging. So along with the multiplayer and the four team based kind of ranked play that it's got, you've got to eat and drink water, and you have supplies to survive, and then you've got all the firepower to go along with it. So it's pretty intense, man. You got to extract all the goods that you get. So even if you do get in there and you actually get stuff, man, you still got to go in there and actually pull all that stuff out with helicopters, and that's when people get you. So it's sweaty palms, man, at the extraction zones. Sweaty palms. We always used to joke around. This one guy, you know, he had like the Freddy Two Fingers, and I think it was Freddy Two Fingers, like the old gangster. You had all this. We had one of our other buddies, man. We used to call him Sweaty Palms or Sweaty Two Thumbs, because he would always get so nervous, man. We get to the extraction zone, and other guys from the server would be kind of peeking in there to see what we had and decide whether or not they wanted to go after us on the extraction. All right, so you guys can see the screen starting to stutter pretty good now, so it's time to get these logs out of here. Wow, it's just wow, it's bad. Well, I played GTA. Yeah, I probably won't. The only thing that I will come back to on console besides Farm Sim would maybe be Red Dead Redemption. But that one's got quite a release date on it, so I don't know that one's necessarily going to be coming out here in the next little bit anyway. So I definitely won't play GTA on PC. I don't foresee me getting into that. I mean, I've got hundreds of hours in that game on PS4, and I'm you know, I'm kind of up to my neck with having to continually figure out how to make money on that game on a console, which would be the reason, I guess, to go get it on PC, because then you could just mod it in. Oh, Bits is picking up Wildlands. Yeah, I looked at that game. I don't know, man. I don't know. right, let's see. Let's get this here so we get these things before the PlayStation shuts down. All right, see you there, James. Have a good, buddy. Spring 2018. Yeah, I knew they'd pushed it, which is not surprising. Here we go. What's going on, Louise? Yes, we got it. We had it up here, man. We had it all week there, Blue Type. How you doing, Louise? Come on now. You guys can, you know, especially guys that were here, that were kind of checking out the logging and, you know, kind of asking some questions here earlier. The one thing about this mod is I wouldn't say stay away from this mod, but this tool, this implement, this end to the boom here. This is just one of those. It's complicated to use. So the other one, especially for a beginner, you'll get a lot less frustrated if you don't use this one. But you know, that's personal preference, because you can see how much. You can just see how much more this one does. A lot of wiggling, and the trees don't seat in the splines very good. So it's always an ugly stacked trailer whenever I use this thing, but it can get the logs up there and out of there pretty quick. So that's the only reason I use it on here. And if I need to scoop up a couple of extra ones, it's good for that too. 18.5 hours on one big button. That's the only one to drive. I hear you, man. So I guess you like it, James. Red Dead, can't stand that. Well, what you talking about, Spencer? Those games, man, stuff like that is, you know, stuff like Red Dead is great if you've got a good group of guys to play it with. That's usually the one big. That's usually the one big one. Yeah, I hear you, Blue, man. We actually got out of the rain today, so it was actually kind of nice. Started seeing a lot of the sky break up and some clear blue sky coming in. We've had it for about 3 or 4 days here. Grass is like 4 foot tall. Gardens, like, stuff's just growing out of the top of it now, which is great. Get me wrong. I'm ready for some good old southern grown homemade tomatoes, homegrown tomatoes. Awesome, James. Yeah, you said you like the small one there. I'm not sure. I like the big one. Double wheel. The triple's a little big. The single's a little weird looking. But yeah, I wasn't very impressed with the small one. It sounds better. I like the sound of that tractor better, but I just didn't much care for it. Taking your remote, going home. All right, peace out, bro. Oh, alright, I know what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to pay him back. So I'm going to do these two logs out here. And then I'll tell you what we're going to do here. I was actually seeing if this was going on. I kind of figured it was, so. A little surprise going to happen here in the next, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes. You guys make sure you hang around. Hey, I'm on to put you guys in timeout. I can't have a mods arguing on live stream, man. Come on, Benson. You guys know better. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and let's get these offloaded real quick. Come on, come on. Oh, we just picked the whole trailer up. For real? All right. Actually worked. But Daddy started it. That's good. Little Bud is cheap horsepower. Yeah, you're right about that. I mean, it's kind of like the Corvettes, the little Russian tractor, the mod that we got early on. That was kind of the same way. Had some good horsepower starter out for, you know, relatively low price, and even the Big Bud for what it is, it's still amount of horsepower and pulling power you get with that thing is still ridiculously cheap compared to like the Challenger tractors. They don't have half the horsepower in it. Well, they do have half, but. Alright, let's see. Let's go grab this other trailer. I think I've only got the one. Let me see if I can just quick travel to it. I can't remember if I've got. Alright, we'll pull it out of here with this one. Alright. Alright, we're going to take this one up. Obviously, you don't have to use the cranes and stuff up there, but I always like doing it. It's a little more fun. It's a little change of pace. You can just go in there and dump them right in the water, which I've done before. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I definitely like pulling something else in there. I've always liked those cranes. I wish they could make the cranes placeable. That would be real nice to have. Kind of always thought, you know, that'd be a nice addition to the placeables to be able to put that, especially on some of these maps that don't have that. But I guess the question then becomes, you got to put the trigger to go with it. You got to, you know, you got to set all the parameters of how all that stuff behaves with one another. So I know it's not as easy as just a click and place and drop. So I don't know. It'd be great if we had some kind of a version of a console editor, even if it was something simple like just simple drag and drop like placeables like the cow pins and the pig pins, and we could actually sell, not necessarily sell, but maybe erase certain stuff and maybe set up a new area for that kind of thing. That would be kind of cool. I think that would be a nice addition. I don't see anything like that actually ever happening, but it would be cool. This particular one, not in this save game. Well, actually, well, yes and no. This is my original save game from the original game before we had a money mod, and it was a farming mod. I mean, a farming map only, and I had, I don't know, 3 or 4 in that, 3 or 4 million from the farming side. Because once you get on a canola and a soy run, you can really make some good money if you're doing the fertilization and plowing right. And then pretty much had that. Sold a lot of that stuff, bought all new of all of this equipment for logging, and then the only time I modded money in was when we bought the big buds. We came down, did some field extensions and some other stuff, and I had to mod in money because I didn't have enough to buy 3 copies of everything. So I have to, just because I don't get enough time to really put into the game to kind of play it from start. And honestly, I don't think at least I wouldn't. I'm not a really big fan of sitting there watching a guy start a brand new map with just the standard default stuff. Although probably some people do like that. I'm just not one that does. Yeah, just put it back in the water. Yeah. What's good, Mr. What's up, Mr. AK? What's up, Patrick? How you doing, bud? Nice Giants had place, but yeah, it would be phase, man. Do something to another. No, I don't. No, you can't do anything. I'm the only one that can do stuff to moderators. Do you play Westbridge Hills? Yes, I do, James. We did a nice 4-part silage haul on there with did some multiplayer on that. We just been doing so much farming with the bigger stuff here lately with Big Bud and all that. That's why I decided to just come back and do a logging sesh. I haven't done this in a while, so. Are you still streaming, AK? I'm going to kind of say maybe not since you're over here. How do you get modded money when you start a new map? So pretty much you need 2 things. You need a new map, and I don't even know if I have it on this map or if it's just in my general mods. Yes, and you need this, the money cheat box. It's in one of the categories, but basically it's a placeable. And when you place it, it looks like this, and it gives you $10,000 an hour. And the more that you plant, the more that you put of these placeable down, they cost like $100, but you get $10,000 an hour on normal. The more that you put down, the more money that you get every single hour the game ticks over. So. Oh, but you're done. Dadgummit, man. I was literally going to empty this trailer and we were going to raid you, bro. I told everybody, I was like, just y'all hang tight. Give me 5 minutes to unload this trailer and then we're going to do something. Then you stop streaming. Dadgummit, man. Oh, well. I just literally said something in the first part of the stream. I was like, those guys have raided me. I said, so it's about time. We're going to have to pay them back whenever I can grab them on a stream, when I'm getting done. So I was like, I saw you stream, and I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to go finally go raid him. And then, sure enough, man, you get done. I'm like, dadgummit. Oh man, that sucks. I tried, man. Well, thank you there, Clyde. Appreciate that, man. I will certainly keep making vids. I know it was late. That's why I was like, man, what, AK streaming late, man. We're gonna have to go over there, and I'm gonna have to hit him back for one, man. Because I'm usually on after all you guys are. Y'all have already streamed during the night, and y'all are usually done by the time I get started, or at least kind of wrapping up. And I never get a chance to do that to y'all. I always feel bad about that. So at least know you were definitely in my thoughts, getting ready to do that. We all know why I haven't done logging for a while. Why is that, James? Unless you were there for my Sosnovka video where I blew up at it and just kind of rage quit in the stream. That's a good one, by the way. I still enjoy that one. Let's see. Still, yeah, this is right. All right. Well, anyway, aside from that, I hope you're doing well, AK. You guys go check him out. AK's been a huge supporter of me and the channel here as a console streamer, so be on the lookout, man. Definitely gonna hit AK up, do some farming with him and some other stuff. Once PC hopefully will be at least operational with Farm Sim this weekend is my goal. Gonna have a lot of stuff, connectivity stuff, controller adapters, headset adapters, and all that other good jazz. X-Plane's coming along very well, so. Definitely going to be hit the ground rolling here, and at least I'd love to have everything really smoothly going here in a couple weeks. The only thing I really got to get set on some of this is get my area set. I'm still working on building a gaming desk for the stuff to happen, so I'm kind of in makeshift mode on that. But we still can set it up, put the monitor over there, and still do some gaming on it. Just won't have access to all my face cams and all my stuff set up the way I want it to, so I'm only going to set that stuff up once. So But it's coming and it's all on the way, so pretty excited about that. Yeah, I said a little fruity AK. I was gonna kind of say, well, guys, I'm gonna go hide in the cellar. Let's go hit YouTube up and file a stalker report. Oh me. Yeah, it's gonna make it. Gotta hurry before it all squeezes out of there. Oh yeah, there we go. We're good. We're good. Oh, it's always that one. I got two that time. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can fix that. The only bad thing, we don't really have a mod now. Even with the CSC as good as it is, we don't have a mod that actually will grab the log and lift it up. This one always does it, pivots off to the left or right, which is aggravating. Nothing you can really do about that. It just is what it is. And that just messes your whole entire dadgum trailer up. Hey, what's going on, Mr. John? Yeah, man, we've been going for a little bit, but it's all good, man. We've just been shooting the crap today, man. It's been a pretty chill stream, man. We haven't really we haven't gone balls to the wall tonight, man. We just been hanging out. Been a good low key lag stream. I always like doing that with logging. Now I can't get all worked up about it now. Kind of figured some stuff out just to kind of work a little better on it, so. Kind of a new area here on the login side, so this is kind of nice. It's actually my net now. It's my favorite. I did have a previous favorite on Goldcrest, but you know, I know people probably look at Goldcrest and like, oh man, why is that stupid sap playing Goldcrest? But it's still about for logging, man. It's about the best one for logging. That one and this one in Sosnovka, or those are two of my faves. We might break out and go to Sosnovka next. We still got all the big buds still out there, but we might. And the pig farm. You might just go ahead and start up a little logging on Sosnovka. I'm kind of gauging to see too, especially for you guys that are here in stream. Obviously, to get to do it, you'll have to be on stream. But I'm kind of curious as to whether or not you guys think an open multiplayer server where basically you get the password in stream and then you just come join. You know, I know there's probably going to be the run-of-the-mill average trolls that are going to have to be kicked out, but. If we're doing something like logging, just kind of curious what you guys, if you think that would be something y'all be interested in. I don't have a problem setting that up. It's probably a little easier than trying to coordinate how multiplayer works. You know, try to give people their things to do and let them know what's going on. That's why I don't do as much multiplayer as some of the other guys. I don't just randomly just let everybody go crazy, because I mean, I put a lot of time into trying to make these maps what I want them to be, and especially make them presentable for stream. And I don't look like a disheveled farmer out there that has no freaking clue what he's doing on stream. So that's the only reason I'm a little bit hesitant. Not hesitant, but it takes a little bit of work to get the farms up and going and get the maps up and going. So, so I was just thinking, you know, maybe just a full-out open session. If you guys like that, especially if you're watching this video later on, let me know in the comment section if that's something you guys would be interested in. You get a password here in stream, and then, you know, you just join. If there's a spot open, then you're welcome to come. Probably not going to get all this up there. It's probably going to fall off, but that's okay. So one thing you can do is leave that over the top and then buckle it down. So Alright, we'll get rid of this. Oh, I overshot that one. Yeah, there you go. That's the way you can stack the trailer. Just throw it up there and put your claw over the top of it. All right, good night there, Redneck Dipper. Hope you have a good night, man. We will hopefully see you here on the next stream. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out for a bit. All right, yeah, doing open. All right, well, we'll I'll work on trying to set that up. You'll probably have some DLC in there. You know, do a standard list of mods. We're not going to put a ton in there just to make it a little bit easy, but and I'm thinking either neither a logging one or neither doing a nice big butt on Mustang Valley. That's well, that's kind of I try to do that now, John, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. I just don't have enough time to. And sometimes now it's not all the time. It's especially busy right now, just because the kid. She's ending up a lot of things, and her school year and stuff's all kind of coming to a close. What do I say school year? She's only 4, but her preschool stuff's all closing up. So it's one of those things where I'm trying to be mindful of just people's time, and it takes a while to kind of get in and want to make sure people know what's going on and what, just kind of what to expect doing a live stream, and that I try to at least do as much as I can to kind of interact with guys doing it. So in some ways it would honestly just be better for someone else to just jump in and be like, hey, what's up? I'm such and such on chat, so it's nice to be here. I'm whatever. But then again, it has a tendency, has a possibility of just being a complete random train wreck too. So. And I've got a list, dude. I've got a list that's got 40. I'm down to 43 names now, and I just can't get everybody. Some people want to do it, and then they don't ever show up online, or they keep themselves hidden. And I don't really know. I don't know what to tell them. We just skip them, go to the next guy, and then they get upset that they were on the list first. I'm like, well, you're not here to play, then I can't get you on here. So it's just a headache sometimes. It's worked out good for some of it, but then again, it can be a headache. So that's why I was thinking open multiplayer might just be easier just to do it all. Yep. Thank you there, Mike. Yeah, we might do one. We'll just pull some big butt out. We'll just grab more than a couple, and we'll just take to it. See what happens. I'm sure there'll be a lot of involvement. I mean, be a lot of guys hopefully join in, and hopefully everything is smooth and has a good time and has a, everything's good. If you guys, especially that are watching now, and especially the guys that may be watching later on, trying to catch up with what's going on here, you guys want to leave something in the comment section here, please do. I'll still value your opinion as to what you guys would like to do. We can certainly do logging. I like that, but generally multiplayer speaking, it's hard to do that. We could go do Westbridge. We can go do pretty much any of it. So I'm literally kind of open to just go ahead and test the waters and see what happens. And if we got some trolls or got some people in there that want to make it hard for everybody, then obviously they'll be gone, and we'll just have to keep watch of that. Unfortunately, it's just the sad part about it. Not everybody plays to have fun and wants to do that. So, what's going on, Braden Rand? How you doing, man? Thank you though for whoever number 1252 was. We hit our goal tonight of 1250, so now we're bumping it up to 1501. I don't know why I put a 1 there. I was just in a good mood. Dispenser get put at the bottom of the list. Nah, man. Nah, you've been here for a while, man. So I'll have to. We'll have to move you up a couple spots there. Maybe we can. Maybe we need to work on getting Benson one, and we can do like a modders stream. All the moderators go in and do a live stream together. Except Chuck is selling Spencer his, so that's not going to work. That's all right, James. That's all right, man. I understand all that stuff. My day is going great, Braden. Hope yours is going well. Nice, good, chillaxing stream here. Just doing a little logging and making a little money in the process. So it is all good. Whoops. All right, let me check something out right here real quick. Hey, Clyde, you must have been that guy. Thank you for the sub, man. I totally missed your comment there. So if you're still watching, thank you for that sub, bud. Appreciate that. I totally just missed that, man. I apologize. If any of you guys too that have subbed that have not seen your name fly across the screen, you guys want to know how to take your privacy settings off YouTube, I can direct you there in 3 simple, easy steps here on LiveStream. Don't have a problem doing that. And I should be on the other side of the road. There you go. We just cut across right here. You look forward to grass in my fields. You better not, man. Oh, wouldn't that be terrible, man? Mustang Valley with some 3 meter plows and cultivators. It would be terrible. Do I like playing racing games? It depends. I used to like the F1 stuff. That stuff was fun. Honestly, and wow, shoot, I need to say this too because this is something. Mr. Ryan, Mr. Ryan Schleicher, he actually got me a gift on Steam. Actually got me Dirt Rally, and Dirt is one of my favorite. Let's see, for 360 it was Project Gotham Racing. I love that game. God, it was such a good game. And I actually liked Grid because it intertwines so many different racing, not tendencies, but racing disciplines. It put so many racing disciplines together under one game, whether it was Demolition Derby all the way to F1 stuff where you were racing all these Audi R10s and all these other crazy concept cars, and anywhere from just your regular old street car. Then I got into not Project Cars, but the other one. Gosh, what was the other one? Is it still on here? Yes, Drive Club. Sorry, that Disney game is my daughter's. But yeah, that's what I got in, man. I got into Drive Club. Absolutely love Drive Club and Drive Club bikes. So I would say yes. It just depends on what kind of racing. Yeah, I agree, John. It's that's something I've always tried here. I know the couple of good stories, and I always say these stories every now and again too. We've had a couple of guys in here that have said, they get up in the morning and their sons are, kind of that later elementary school, so they're kind of getting out, but they're getting into video games, or at least some of them are, and the parents are kind of relaxing what they do on video games, whether it's online or they're playing, even stuff like Minecraft with their friends and stuff, which, you got to be talking like 4th, 5th, 6th graders here. And they'll get up and actually watch, and they'll put my stream up on and watch it as breakfast. It's kind of like he doesn't like cartoons, so he loves watching me play Farm Sim, so we just put that on and we watch it. And he said the reason we do it is because you keep such a great clean, you keep, for the most part, chat is nice and clean on purpose. And he said, your content is very nice and clean. So that's just something I've just kind of found that niche, and I've always just kind of gone with it. So, it works. iRacing therapy. Why Chuck, you hit up Mr. Chuck on here, one of our mods, John, because he's big into the iRacing stuff. He does a lot of that sprint car stuff on there. So you ought to get up him with, man. He'd definitely do some racing with you on that. Logging or hauling silage? Oh, I hate hauling silage. Good morning from Latvia. What's up, Davids? Yeah, Forza Horizon. Yeah, I've seen that. I think I played. I want to say I played the second installment, and I wasn't really a fan of it. Not after I saw Drive Club. I saw Drive Club. It was like game over. Because I used to be an Xboxer before PS4, so I was still familiar with that, and I remember all the Gran Turismos that came out for PlayStation, and that was always the sought-after game, and so yeah, man, I was pretty familiar with all that. So, favorite map on FS? Oh boy, that's a loaded question there, Braden. Let's see. If I was to have my choice, as of right now, it's probably Westbridge, just because we have the big bud, and I always like Westbridge in 15. But I would guess a couple of my favorites. One of my favorites that I love that I don't ever farm because it's hard on console was Coldborough. Love that map. It was just tough. And shoot, man, the other one would probably have to be Lostburg. Was one of my favorites early on. That was always a good one. Let's see. Let me actually grab. There it is. Let's go ahead and drive this back till go and have it set and ready to rock and roll. So you got so what you got, James? You got 195 liters in your tank, and it's throwing back that it's on the red line. I'm not that bad, Mike. Y'all are out in my secrets, man. How many does that big bud hold? I mean, maybe 195 is close to being on the red line for that. She's thirsty. I wish they'd add us love to see a small decrease in the steering wheel sensitivity, or at least give us the control to do that. I think they did in 15. I think we had steering wheel as an option, but maybe not. Well, bad stuff. What you gonna say, man? To have to before you say bad stuff. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean, man. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, here we go. Alright, I think this is going to be running right over 2 hours, so I think that's going to be perfect for my stream tonight. Got some other things that I definitely have to do real world tonight, so I have to get those done before I go to bed, because they are like literally due tomorrow morning. So, got a few things to finish up. So I especially want to thank all of the new subs here today. Let me just throw a little shout out here at the end of stream. We had Penguin Dog, Penguin Dog, wait a minute, Farmer MH, that was one I didn't get last time. Penguin Dog, Mr. Keaton Kohler, Joseph Calistro, Swirly Dolphin 84, and Bo Video Logs. So thank you to you guys, appreciate your subscriptions, and all the rest of you guys. Don't forget to throw up a like on the video on the way out the door. This was a nice, good, chill session, so glad you guys came over to hang out, man. 2K subs, I know, man, it's going to be there soon enough. It's really going well. We've got a lot of stuff, so if you guys are just watching here tomorrow, catching up on live stream what's happening today, got a lot of good stuff coming this summer. I've been really touting this stuff, really pushing this stuff a lot. There's going to be some really good things coming, so I'm super excited to see it. Man, that's great to hear, Jacob. I appreciate that, man. Yes, Thornton is a good map. I forgot about that one totally, dude. That would be a good one, man. See you, James. See you there, Braden. You guys take it easy. We will be back. Let's see. Tonight is Tuesday. Tomorrow I should be here. If all goes well, I will be here and I'll be streaming. So you want to see something special, throw something up here. We'll maybe save, maybe do something this weekend, maybe kind of a console extravaganza this weekend, maybe where we throw in some good stuff here on the Big Bud Mustang Valley, open multiplayer, open for everybody. I think that might just be the easiest way for me to do it. So you guys will be able to actually look and find the game there in multiplayer. I'll give you a password here in stream. So we'll continue to talk about that here throughout the week. I'd love to see a constant good stream of guys in there to work for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes to let somebody else have a time to kind of come in and get to know me and get to be on the live stream, that kind of stuff. So always great to see you guys. And I will we'll be back tomorrow night, like I said, and we'll have let's see, I'm trying to think what I really want to do tomorrow. I don't know. You guys let me know. Let me know in the comment section. I'll see if I can make it happen. Something that we've been doing here in the recent future. I mean, the recent past here, just because I've had to delete a lot of maps because I'm at 100% on my on my stuff. So, yeah, that's a tough one. We definitely need more mod space, Giants, if you're actually watching, which I know you're not, but it would be nice if you did. You actually catch some good info. But anyway, guys, it has been real. It's been fun. As always, hit that like button on the way out. Throw a subscription if you've enjoyed this video and you want to see more live streams. Guys, it's always great to see you. Thank you for your support on this channel. It does mean the world to me. And like I said, if you want to donate, I said it earlier in the stream, and I always keep this in the beginning and the end just to keep it out of the stream itself. If you guys want to donate to the channel, feel free to. We've got PayPal down there. Streamlabs is for credit cards only. And then we also have Super Chats here in chats. If you guys ever want to do that, please feel free to. Every dollar that's ever donated to this channel is always going to go back to the channel itself and to gaming. That's always my one promise to you guys, that you guys will get and actually see a return in your investment to this channel. So thank you guys for watching. It's a pleasure as always, and we will see you tomorrow night, guys.